It's my boy Z right here. Mations got the Scovel Shinn. I'm now linked by an invisible, unbreakable magnetic cord with all that belongs to me by divine right. As the needle in the compass is true to the north, what is rightfully mine is true to me. I am the north. The kingdom is come, thy will be done in me and my affairs. What God has given me can never be taken from me, for his gifts are for all eternity. My faith is built upon a rock, and my heart's desire now comes to pass under grace in a miraculous way. I see my good in the golden glow of glory. I see my fields shining white with the harvest. God is my unfailing and immediate supply. I am poised and powerful. My greatest expectations are realized in a miraculous way. 47 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It don't take long to go ahead and put a little bit of affirmations in it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. We got this little thing. Let's clean this little mirror off right here. I thought I put some rain X on that thing. Well, I started the day out with some affirmations, as you can see. And I will continue this day on with affirmations, bringing to my remembrance that I come into this world already financed by God, with all that I need or desire already on my pathway. Yeah, no doubt. I was telling it to a guy, coming to the realization, right? I was telling it to another part of me the other day. I said, you know what? I said, man, you have all that you need right now. And the reason being is because you're on the planet. All the resources are on the planet. Somebody told me nobody's bought any resources from somewhere else. Everything here's the deal, everything that was on the planet is still on the planet. You know, well, I guess some type of evaporation, space emissions or something like that. But for the most part, it's the same. Now, we do get new meteors and stuff every day. Space material coming in every day, building up. But for the most part, man, it's already all the resources here. Man ain't really created. Man hadn't created nothing. You know, all the resources are here. Now, we've gotten the wisdom to use those resources. So I said, hey, that part of me, hey, why don't we just start praying, give me more wisdom to use the resources that I have. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for being on the planet today. Will you please give me the wisdom and understanding to use the resources that I have today that you have already given me to the maximum ability. There we go. I'm expecting them resources to start coming in. Hold on, you know what? I may have to yeah, the itches right there. But you see what I'm saying? Also, too, me and my son was talking this morning. He was talking about, you know what? Hey, I wish I could got my new Jughead shirt. It's got the ringers on it. Everybody that had the ringer shirts wanted you to buy them in bulk. All the stuff that I be wanting, man, people want me to buy in bulk, but all I need is just one. I say, did I tell you the story about one of my clients? He's one of the largest nylon providers in America, if not the largest. I think he is the largest, especially nylons, Nylon USA or something like that. But anyway, he was saying, I said, how did you start the business? See, that's me, right? Because we always seeking, we always asking questions. Because it stemmed from the fact that the person that I told you the other day, I said, hey, take this person home. And he took this person home. I said, hey, did you talk to the person? He said, nah, he really wasn't saying that much. I ain't really say that much. I said, guess what? Man, that was your connection right there. You got to press into the connection. You got to press into the world that you want. The world don't press, the stuff you don't want presses in on you. Everybody else world presses in on you. So you got to engage. That was a guy that he built businesses. He makes connections. That's the guy. He said, oh man, I didn't know, you should have told me. I said, man, look, I can't tell you everything. You know, I didn't want to just say that, because then you would have been asking all awkward type kind of questions trying to get it, but I want you to understand that it needs to be organically. You got to have that in your mind and just, you know, be inquisitive about, you know, hey man, what's happening? How did you get that business, that nylon business, man? How in the world you come up with a nylon business? He said it was out of necessity. I was trying to make some dog leashes for my dogs, and I needed 10 feet of nylon, and everybody wanted me to buy 1,000 feet. They wouldn't sell 10 feet. They wanted to sell 1,000 feet. So I was like, 1,000 feet? I said, I can't do this. He looked all over the place. He scoured the whole web for months. Scoured the web. He said, I couldn't find that. He said, went to forums, everybody else looking too. He said, you know what? If we looking for this stuff, then, you know, it's got to be somebody else looking for it. So that's when he started checking the forums, and sure enough, they was looking for it. So he just said he bit the bullet. He invested a bunch of money, bought the nylon, and then started selling it to the other people in 10-foot sections, 20-foot sections, whatever it was. You see what I'm saying? And from there, boom, he became the man. I mean, he became the man, the nylon man. Yeah. Just taking that, you know what I'm saying? That. So I was telling my son, he said, yeah, you told me that story before. I said, we've been telling you that. All the stuff you looking for, other people looking for it too. Sooner or later, somebody gotta put in the work, the time, the effort, the blood, sweat, and tears to provide it. And it ain't like you're getting something for nothing. You providing a service, you providing value. You fulfilling a need. That's the difference, right? That's the difference. Is this guy gonna turn or what? Man, let's go and get over. This guy look like he may not wanna do what he wanna do. See that? The man made an actual stop in the road. Wow. Come on, baby. That's just a part of me right now. Sometimes a part of me stop in the middle of the road for no reason. But I thought that was stupendous. Then we were sitting and listening. You know, I told you, me and my wife, we on a new realm now. Now we're on a realm. We're gonna get into some investments and stuff like that, and start thinking purposefully more about the future. Now it's just me and her again. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no empty nest, but we're gonna start acting like we empty nesters. New thoughts. New ways. Now we can this is like a second life. Yeah, born again. This is a second life. My sister experienced that when she bought her motorcycle. You know what? I had a dream. I just had a dream that this guy gave me a motorcycle. I was trying to ride this thing. Of course, the thing was falling over, tipping over and stuff like that. And gas, you know, a whole lot of little things in there. But I was at the old house where it all went down, you know what I'm saying? I was cutting grass, and then now I got this, he gave me this lawnmower, and this guy gave me a big tip, you know, for cutting his grass, you know what I'm saying? He said, look, you know, you left some parts over here that wasn't cut that good. You know, I said, keep going, keep cutting, it's gonna tighten up. He said, so I can't give you what I gave the other guy, but it goes 700 in a motorcycle. I was thinking like 50. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking like 50. You know, I said, thank you. He said, and the motorcycle. See, but this guy, to him, this guy, I think they had just won the lottery or something like that. That was $50 to him. That's what he wanted to give. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got to look at the Lord like that. When we're asking for gifts from the Lord, we got to look at it like that, because he giving from his abundance. My pastor said this: you have a little because you ask for a little. You have a little because you have a little, is what he said. And he said something like this. He said, sometimes we asking God for some stuff He ain't got it. You know, you go one of the classic examples. Somebody come up to you now and say, man, let me borrow $2. Man, I ain't got $2. I ain't got it. Now that this day and age, people really don't carry cash. The guy may only had hundreds. You know what I'm saying? Say I ain't got $2. You know, all I need is $2, man. Can you give me $2? I ain't got $2. You know, but if you ask for 100, something big. So this is what this is kind of from my boy Grant Cardone, what he said one time. This company he went to help them raise some funds. They were he said, why don't y'all call across this guy across the street? He said, man, that guy is too stingy. They said we asked him for 50. They said we asked him for $1,000. Then we asked him for 500. We asked him for 100. We asked for 50. He won't give us nothing. And so Grant said, let me go over there and talk to him. They said, go ahead, man. We've been trying for years, man. He wouldn't give, even like I said, man, we kept going. He wouldn't give us nothing. And so the guy, Grant went over there and talked to the guy, came back with a check. He said, man, that guy, he's just a generous guy. He's super generous. He said, what you mean? He said, yeah. He said, he's super generous. He said, what the check was for? 100,000? 100,000? How in the world? I'm using this number, it's a big number like that. He said, how in the world this guy, we asked him for all this money, he never would give it to us. He said, because I asked him why he never gave in the past. He said, because what y'all said y'all needed, he didn't think $1,000 would make a difference whether he gave it or not, so that's why he didn't give it. You know? He said, why didn't you just give us it? He said, that's just where it is. You know, sometimes these people, you know, they different, you know? He said, but I asked him for 100,000, you know, I went big. That's my motto. Grant said that's his motto. Hey, go big or go bigger. That happened with my daughter the other day. I said, you know the Grant Cardone way, she looking for a house, right? She looking for a house. And so she got a price point set. We going out looking at houses, blank, 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 houses out there. And I heard the girl say, hey, look, I got this other house over here. It said $240. Now 200 is a thing. She said, you know, just look at it, you know. I'm looking at the girl. I said, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I've been telling her, you know, I tell you, yeah, go ahead and look at it. You never know. Because it may be the perfect house. Then you may bump a little bit. She said, nah, I ain't bumping past my budget. Well, she looked at that house and looked right. And then she found another house, and it was $300,000. Oh man, this house is love, man. I'm gonna call my bank. Oh yeah. I said, what happened to the budget? No, this house right here is perfect. This is because it is perfect. It costs more money. It got finer finishes in it. And that's where it is. You know, like Grant said, go big or go bigger. A lot of times when people are trying to settle for stuff, that's what makes the hardest thing in the indecision. But the thing that they find value in, that they truly like, we spend the money on it. My pastor said this one day. He said, you know what? You can tell what somebody believe in. Just watch their money. What? Watch their money? Yeah, watch their money. Because people ain't going to spend money on stuff they don't believe in. They're not going to do it. I got to thinking, is that true? Let's test that thing out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go. I mean, I like cupcakes, so I believe in cupcakes. I never thought that I'd be spending $40 on some cupcakes. Never thought it in a million years that I'd be spending that kind of money on some cupcakes. But when I found the right ones, boom. Hey, this is a no-brainer right here. That's a no-brainer. Bottom up. When you find the right wine, you're going to spend the money. But if you ever want to know what people believe in, who they believe in, watch their money, because they're going to spend it. And you got to watch your own money. That's the deal. I know you saying you believe in something, you committed to something, but you ain't putting no money on it. So what that mean? That mean you don't believe in it. Think on that. I'm finna do that to some more parts of my life. I'm finna watch and see where I'm putting my money. You know what I'm saying? I really don't put a lot of money on a lot of stuff. But I'm finna watch it. I'm finna watch it. That's what I'm finna do. So what you finna do? I'm finna do it to it. I'm finna do it to this life, to this money life, and find out what's happening. So do it to your life too. Find out. That's a challenge. Go dig in and find out where your money going, and see if it's going truly towards what you believe in, or what you say. Find out what you say you believe in, and see if your money is going to it. See what I'm saying? See if your money is going to it. So do it to it. Do it to your life. And put the comments down there. You know, put the comments on this one. This is pretty tight right here. What you believe in. Yeah. Alright. I'm finna finish listening up to my boy Wayne Dyer. My boy Tony Robbins. Get my boy Tony on. So I'm listening to Tony.
Analyzed our rules.
On the rest of the way.
I'll tell you where most of them have come from. They've come from punishment reward. See, you grew up in an environment, and if you did certain things that, let's say, your mom liked, boy, you got acknowledged. You got feedback, physical feedback, verbal feedback, emotional feedback, and you wanted more of that. If you did things that broke your mom's rules, you got pain. Either physical pain, or verbal pain, or the pain of being ignored.
Do it to it.
Those experiences shape some of our basic rules.